Hello, my doves. Apologies, it is just a hair louder than usual around here. It is the day after Independence Day for the United States, so people are still setting off some fireworks. You may hear a couple occasional light booms and pops and fizzles. That is just them having their fun. I can't do anything about the neighborhood, so here we are working through it anyway. So I had a thought after our discussion about oracle cards last time, that instead of doing a full big tarot reading, we would just do a simple oracle card pull from my different oracle card decks, see what we get, see what we think, how we feel about it, and go on from there. So we are coming up to another new moon here in the next, actually I think it just happened. I don't have my calendar turned to the right page, and I cannot for the life of me remember exactly what day we're on cycle-wise. Personally, I am also just a wee bit out of it this week. I know the moon that we just moved into cycle-wise can cause a little bit of spaciness, so not super surprising. Plus, if you know me at all, I am just kind of a space cadet most days. But we are going to ask 3 different simple questions for a quick answer and see which one we get. So if you want a specific forecast or have a specific question related to the topic at hand, skip to that one. Or, because they will all be about different topics, you can watch all the way through and get each of the 3 interpretations. So question number 1, or topic number 1, I should say, we are going to the Moon Witch deck, same one we used last time to start. And this is going to be about love. So we are looking for a love reading. Whether you are single, whether you are in a relationship, whether you're ending a relationship, whatever your status, think about what you have going on. Focus on your situation. And we're going to see how this card applies and what meaning it wants to share with us tonight. We have the Waxing Gibbous. Ooh, okay. Lovely art there. And the smaller text down here that I'm sure you cannot see because it will not focus in. It is okay to change the direction. Interesting. Okay, so however you're feeling about your situation love life-wise, know that you do not have to do what people expect of you. You do whatever makes you happy. And actually the street sign, the sign pointing in 2 different directions here, again, very hard to tell because the camera never wants to focus in. It does say happy on both sides pointing in 2 different directions. So you can be happy even choosing the less traditional route. You can be happy no matter which direction you choose to take. So that is 1, our love life reading. For 2, we are moving to the beautiful Anne Stokes Gothic Oracle. Which means you get another opportunity to laugh at me attempting to shuffle this massive deck. Which I always do so poorly at. Because this thing is absolutely huge. Bigger than my fingers by far. Bigger than any other deck I own. I mean, Jabez, I also know my shuffling technique is not the best. We're just gonna kind of... It has been a little while since I used this one, but I always get really interesting results when I use this one. I really like the art, and I really like the cards and the book and all of the very detailed descriptions that they give of not only the art but the possible meanings and interpretations. So, very nice deck. One more quick pass, I think. And this time we are thinking work. We are thinking financial. We are thinking main hustle, side hustle, big plans, little plans, anything that you're attempting right now in that area. We are looking for a sign regarding our wealth, our growth. If you think about that in terms of security, you can ask a question revolving around that. Just anything in that scope. So what do we have to do here? Ooh. Okay, we got light, the darkness. I don't think we've gotten this card before. Again, very hard to see, but the symbol right here on her talisman that she's holding is a standard Wiccan pentagram, so facing point up, not point down. She is also carrying a wand in her other hand. It is emitting light here. What does light the darkness mean? Clarity. Okay, that makes sense. Light the darkness. Clarity, of course. And the rest of it says, holding out her hand, a shrouded figure suspends a necklace before our eyes. The light of the pentacle brightens the dark room, showing every crack within the brickwork and the delicate silvery webs. What we could not see before is now illuminated. This card cuts through the darkness and helps you see clearly. During times of worry or fear, it can highlight a positive sign that is headed your way, or a snippet of new information that will allow for better understanding of a situation that has been confusing you. If you have drawn this card, it might be time to still your mind and keep alert. Clarity or understanding could be within your grasp if you only open your eyes and ears. The words of a friend, the lines of a song, or a seemingly random message from an unexpected source could provide the answer that you have been looking for. Clarity shines a light into the darker rooms of existence that are filled with uncertainty. When this card arrives in your readings, know that the situation you asked about will soon become more comprehensible. Okay, nice, lovely. I think for something business-minded, something future-minded, something security-minded, something wealth-minded, something that has a lot of open endings, that is a very nice card. And hopefully, it is the kind of reaction you were hoping for. For the third reading of the night, we are going to use the deck I got from the fairy godmother herself, Miss Wanda Whimsy. Gown couture designer extraordinaire, who also reads tarot and is all around a magical human being. I've shown this deck once or twice here. Has her cute little seal on the back. For Glimmerwood, that's her main page where she has all of her beautiful high fashion pieces. And for this one, her cards are lovely. give you an idea, she painted them herself in a bunch of watercolors and then came up with the words to put on them. Whoop. They're having more fun again. So we are going to ask a much looser question this time. There's a lot more options with this deck, and this could be maybe a great idea, maybe a bad idea, because there's a lot more cards in this deck than there are in either of the other ones. And they are just single words or single phrases. So again, very, very wide open to interpretation here. But we are just going to ask, what area of life should we focus on coming up? Very, very simple question. Kind of the thing that oracle cards are designed for, basic light reading, simple interpretation, nothing too crazy. So what should we focus on coming up? One more. And it says, again, very hard to read here, and I apologize, making friends. Okay, so if you're not looking for anything too super specific for our love or work advice to focus on in the future, immediate future, next few weeks or so, making friends. It is always beneficial to have good friends in your corner. Nothing wrong with that message whatsoever. Very nice, very nice. And that doesn't leave a whole lot of extra interpretation, so I don't think we have to go into any more detail there. But as always, it is wonderful to see you. I appreciate you taking the time to stop by and sit with me for a little while and read the cards. I love you very much, and I hope you have a delightful evening. Take care.